Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 We're reading from Šrímad Bhágavatamu, first canto, first chapter, verse number 3.
Čteme ze Šrímad Bhágavatamu, první zpěv, první kapitola, verš číslo 3.
So I have a tune which I learned from a pandit. I don't know if you know this tune.
Mám takovou melodii, kterou jsem se naučila od jednoho pandita, nevím, jestli ji znáte.
But you can try.
Ale můžete se pokusit.
Nigama kapatarar galitam phalam. Nigama kapatarar galitam phalam. Shukamo karamita davasam yutam. Shukamo karamita davasam yutam. Pibata Bhāgavatam rasam alayam.
Pibata Bhāgavatam rasam alayam.
Muhurahara sikha bhuvibhavukaha.
Muhurahara sikha bhuvibhavukaha.
Chant.
Zpívejte.
Nigama kapatarar galitam phalam. Shukamo karamita davasam yutam. Viga Bhāgavatam rasam alayam. Muhurahara sikha bhuvibhavukaha. Nigama kapatarar galitam phalam. Sukamakadamrita davasam yutam. Pipata Bhāgavatam rasam alayam. Muhurahara sikha bhuvibhavukaha. Nigama kapatarar galitam phalam. Nata Bhāgavatam rasam alayam. Muhurahara sikha bhuvibhavukaha. Ladies?
Matajis?
Matajis. Nigama kapatara galitam phalam. Shukamo karamita davasam yutam. Pibata Bhāgavatam rasam alayam. Muhurahara sikha bhuvibhavukaha. Nigama kapatara galitam phalam. Shukamo karamita davasam yutam. Pibata Bhāgavatam rasam alayam. Muhurahara sikha bhuvibhavukaha. Nigama. Vedic scriptures.
Védská literatura.
Kapchara, the desire tree.
Strom přání.
Oh. Galitam, fully matured.
Vyzrálý.
Phalam, fruit.
Plod.
Shuka, Shukadeva Goswami, the original speaker of Bhagavatam, Šrímad Bhágavatamu.
Šrila Šukadeva Goswami,
The original
původní recitátor Šrímad Bhágavatamu.
Mukat, from the lips of
Z
Amita,
jehož rtu.
Amita, nectar.
Nektar.
Java, semi-solid and soft.
Polotuhý a měkký.
And therefore easily swallowable.
Proto se snadno poliká.
Samyutam, perfect in all respects.
Dokonalý ve všech ohledech.
Pibata, do relish it.
Vychutnej.
Bhagavatam, the book dealing in the science.
Kniha, která pojednává o vědě.
Of the eternal relation with the Lord.
Věčného spojení s Pánem.
Rasam, the juice, that which is relishable.
Šťáva, to, co lze vychutnat.
Alayam, until liberation, or even in a liberated condition.
Do osvobození nebo dokonce i v osvobozeném stavu.
Aho, always.
Stále.
Aho, oh. Rasikaha, those who are full knowledge of mellows.
Ti, kteří dosáhli plného poznání lhodných vztahů.
Bhuvi, on the earth.
Na zemi.
Bhavukaha, expert and thoughtful.
Zkušený a uvážlivý.
Translation. Shall we read one sentence?
Okay.
O expert and thoughtful men, really Šrímad Bhágavatam, mature fruit of desire tree of Vedic literatures.
O zkušení a uvážliví lidé, vychutnejte Šrímad Bhágavatam, který je vyzrálým plodem na stromu přání védské literatury.
It emanated from the lips of Sri Shukadeva Goswami.
Splynul z rtu Šrí Šukadeva Gosvámího.
Therefore this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls.
A tím ještě zlahodněl, přestože v jeho nektarové šťávě již našli zalíbení všichni, včetně osvobozených duší.
Mukam karati vachalam pangam langate girim yakipantam ham vande siguruntinatavinam Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananja Shalakaya Chakshumiritam Yena Tassamai Shri Namaha. So I just learned something new today in the synonyms where it says alayam.
Takže dnes tam v těch synonymech bylo slovo alayam.
So the translation is until liberation.
A překlad je do osvobození.
Or even in a liberated condition.
Nebo dokonce i v osvobozeném stavu.
So because the translation says liberated souls, I thought, well, this is for the liberated souls.
Při tom překladu je napsáno osvobozené duše, tak jsem si říkala, ano, tak pro osvobozené duše.
But when I saw this, I thought, we can also relish Bhagavatam.
Ale když jsem viděla tohle, tak jsem si říkala, tak my to taky můžeme vychutnávat.
Even if we're not liberated.
Dokonce i když nejsme osvobození.
Until liberation. So we can relish it too.
I do osvobození, taky si toho můžeme vychutnávat.
Actually, before I started teaching Bhagavatam, I asked His Holiness Mahavishnu Swami, senior Indian, he has left his body now, gone back to Godhead, how to study Bhagavatam.
Předtím, než jsem začala vyučovat Šrímad Bhágavatam, tak jsem se ptala Mahavishnu Maharáže, staršího indického oddaného, který už opustil tělo, jak mám studovat Bhagavatam.
And he told me, I don't study, I relish.
A on říkal, já nestuduji, já vychutnávám.
And I asked another Maharaj how to study No, that was Radha Govinda Maharaj.
Pardon, to byl Radha Govinda Maharaj.
And I asked His Holiness Mahavishnu Swami how to study.
Pak jsem se ptala jeho svatosti Mahavišnu Swamiho, jak studovat.
So I need somebody to find a verse for me. 12th canto, 13th chapter,
13.
verse, I think it's 18.
18. verš, jestli někdo může najít.
Because that was his answer.
Protože to byla jeho odpověď.
He told me three things which the verse says.
A on mi řekl 3 věci, které jsou v tom verši uvedeny.
And I think I only remember 2 of them.
Já myslím, že si pamatuju jenom ty 2.
12, 13, 18. And if somebody else gets it before him, you can pass it to me.
Takže ten,
Okay,
kdo
you
to
have it.
najde první, tak mi to podejte.
Good. Thank you.
Děkuji.
Yes. No, but let me go back. Can we go back here? This is, no, oh, sorry. 12th canto, I said. Canto 12. Okay, you can give it to me. He gave me 10th canto. That's a nice verse, but...
Takže jak?
12th canto.
12. zpěv.
I believe... that's a very nice one. It's not the same. I think maybe it's first. It's back, okay. I have to go back 18. There is another long verse like this. Maybe...
No, we are confused with the number.
13, yes. Wait.
Which one is the verse?
12, 13, try 13. I mean, that's also one. Yeah, try 13. It's another big... No, okay. Let me try. Let me try to find. So how do you go back? How do you go?
You can just read the translations of the verses like this.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is the one I need. Okay. This is 12. Last chapter of Canto 12. Okay, it's there.
To je v poslední kapitole.
Okay, I'm looking. And if I don't find it, yes, I got it. It is 18.
Takže to je 18. verš. V češtině.
It's 18. Yes. Okay. So.
If you click, you can get the Sanskrit also.
No, I don't need Sanskrit. I don't think we have time. So maybe we'll just do the verse. I mean, I don't know how much time we have. Well, I guess, what do I click it? Okay. No, it doesn't work. Let it be 18. Let it be English then.
Yeah, we don't have the Czech translation, but we will manage. We don't have the Czech translation, but we will manage.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a Czech translation? Oh,
Not yet.
All right. No, I'm just looking for the Sanskrit now. How do I get the Sanskrit?
Yeah, Matají.
Okay, we have it here. I'm sure he can get it for me. Okay, I got it. Šrímad Bhágavatam Puranamamalam Ya Vaishnavanam Priyam Yasmin Paramaham Samekamalam Gyanam Param Giyate Tattva Gyana Viragabhati Sahitam Naishkamyama Veshkitam Tachinvan Supatam Vicharanapara Hakyavi Muchyan Nara. It's there, yeah. This is the verse. Okay. Translation. Šrímad Bhágavatam is the spotless Purana.
Šrímad Bhágavatam je neposkvrněná Purána.
It is most dear to the Vaishnavas because it describes the pure and supreme knowledge of the Paramahamsas.
Je nejdražší Vaishnavům, protože popisuje čisté a svrchované poznání Paramahamsů.
This Bhagavatam reveals the means for becoming free from all material work together with the process of transcendental knowledge, renunciation and devotion.
Tento Bhagavatam odhaluje způsob, jak se osvobodit od veškeré hmotné činnosti spolu s procesy transcendentálního poznání, odříkání a oddanosti.
So here's the sentence that explains how to study Bhagavatam, the last sentence of this verse.
A tahle poslední věta tohoto verše, tak to vlastně ukazuje, jak studovat Šrímad Bhágavatam.
Anyone who seriously tries to understand Šrímad Bhágavatam, number 1, understand number 2, who properly hears, and number 3, chants, with devotion becomes completely liberated.
A každý, kdo se vážně snaží pochopit Šrímad Bhágavatam, kdo jej správně naslouchá a s oddaností zpívá, se stane zcela osvobozený.
So in the Sanskrit, yes, we have Shinvan, Supatan, Vicharana, Para. So Shinvan hearing.
Takže v tom významu verši je Šrinvan, to je naslouchání.
Supatan, properly chanting.
Supatan znamená správné zpívání.
Vicharana para, who is serious about understanding. So here understanding comes last in the synonyms. Must be in
a potom v těch synonymech je Vicharana para, ten, kdo správně to chápe. Takže to je poslední z těch 3 bodů v těch synonymech.
So here, chant and understand.
Takže naslouchejte, zpívejte a chápejte.
So the first 2 maybe we can do, the last one is a little more difficult.
Ty první 2 body možná dokážeme udělat, ten třetí je trochu těžší.
Because in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 70,
v Bhagavad Gita 2. kapitole 70. verši,
Srila Prabhupada says in the purport that we can become Krishna conscious within a second, or it may take millions of births.
Tam Srila Prabhupada říká, že můžeme si být vědomi Krišny během 1 vteřiny, anebo nám to může trvat miliony životů.
So then Prabhupada gives us 2 things that are necessary in order to understand it quickly.
A Prabhupada nám dává 2 body, které jsou nezbytné pro to, abychom to rychle pochopili.
Srila Prabhupada says it is only a matter of understanding and accepting the fact.
A Srila Prabhupada říká, je to pouze o tom pochopit a přijmout ten fakt.
So we may understand it intellectually, but we also have to accept it and practice.
My to můžeme intelektuálně pochopit, ale taky to musíme přijmout v praxi.
So if we understand and accept, then we can actually understand. We can read Šrímad Bhágavatamu and relish it.
A my, když teda to pochopíme a přijmeme, tak potom můžeme Šrímad Bhágavatam číst a vychutnávat ho.
Okay, so I have here the prayers of Bhagavatam from Krishna Lila Stava by Sanatana Goswami.
A tady mám verše z Krishna Lila Stavy od Sanatany Goswamiho.
I meant to give it to you, but I forgot to send it. So
chtěla jsem vám to poslat, ale zapomněla jsem na to.
So I'll sing, there's 2 verses, and then I'll say the translation.
Takže jsou 2 verše a potom budeme
I don't know if you can, maybe you can find it on your phone, who knows.
Možná to najdete na telefonu.
No. Okay, Krishna Lila Stava, Sanatana Goswami. Sarva Shastabdi Piyusha, Sarva Veraika Sattvala, Sarva Siddhantaratnadya, Sarva Lokaika Dikpara, Sarva Bhagavata Prana, Šrímad Bhágavatamu, Prabhu Kalitanta Tidaditya, Shri Krishna Parivartita. O Šrímad Bhágavatamu, O nectar churned from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures.
O Šrímad Bhágavatamu, o nektare, který si vykvedlán ze všech védských literatur.
Oh, most prominent transcendental fruit of all the Vedas.
O nejúžasnější transcendentální plode všech véd.
Oh, you who are enriched with jewels of all spiritual philosophical conclusions.
O ty, který si ozdoben drahokamy filozofického chápání.
Oh, you who grant spiritual vision to all people of the world.
Ty, který dáváš duchovní vizi lidem celého světa.
Oh, life breath of the Vaishnava devotees.
O životní vzduchu odaných Vaishnavů.
Oh Lord, you are the sun which has arisen to dispel the darkness of Kali Yuga.
O Pane, ty jsi slunce, které povstalo, aby rozptýlilo temnotu Kali Yugy.
You are actually Lord Krishna who has returned among us.
Let's read the last one.
Krishna, you are Krishna.
Ty jsi Krishna,
who has returned among us.
který se mezi nás vrátil.
So the first line, we'll take it line by line. Sarvashastabdi Piyusha.
Budeme řádek pořádku.
O nectar churned from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures.
O nektare, který se byl vykvedlán ze všech védských literatur.
So there is a prayer by Sutta to Shukadev.
Je modlitba Suty k Shukadevovi.
That he spoke this most confidential supplement to the cream of Vedic knowledge.
Který vyřkl ten dodatek k smetaně védského poznání.
Akila Shuti Sardam Ekam, after having personally assimilated it by experience.
Poté, co ho osobně vzal za své díky své zkušenosti, svému zážitku.
And so the essence is Krishna, because right in the first verse it says, Param Satyam, the highest absolute truth I want to meditate upon.
Jako v prvním verši je to ta nejvyšší pravda, o které chci meditovat.
It's also the purpose of the Vedas.
To je taky účel Véd.
Param Satyam Dhimahi. Meditate on Krishna.
Meditujte o Krišnovi.
So Srila Prabhupada, on the appearance day of his spiritual master, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, quoted this word Dhimahi.
A Srila Prabhupada na den zjevení svého duchovního učitele Bhaktisiddhanty Saraswatiho tento verš citoval, to Dhimahi.
So he said, Srila Vyasadeva is not only meditating by himself, he's taking all of us with him to meditate on Krishna.
On říkal, že Vyasadeva nemedituje sám, on nás všechny bere, abychom meditovali o Krišnovi.
Srila Prabhupada said, we are offering flowers, sagoshti, with our family members.
A Srila Prabhupada říká, my obětujeme květiny společně s našimi rodinnými členy.
So he was offering flowers to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, and we were also offering with him, and he included us along with his offering too.
Takže on obětoval květiny Bhaktisiddhantovi Saraswatimu a on vzal nás, abychom my taky je mohli společně s ním obětovat.
So Vyasadeva is including us in his meditation on Krishna.
Vyasadeva nás tedy zahrnuje do své meditace o Krišnovi.
So that is when I live in Vrindavan, and we have lots of people coming to the temple.
Když jsem žila ve Vrindávanu, tak bylo hodně lidí, kteří chodili do chrámu.
So sometimes you will see a lady with one kid on her shoulder, one kid in her, or two kids in her hand, and one in the stomach.
A my jsme viděli třeba nějakou ženu, která má na každém rameni jedno dítě, v každé ruce jedno a jedno v břiše.
When she bows down, all the kids go down too.
No a tím, že ona se pokloní, tak všechny ty děti se pokloní.
So when Vyasadeva meditates, we also meditate. When Prabhupada meditates, we also meditate.
Když medituje Vyasadeva, tak my taky meditujeme. Když medituje Prabhupada, tak my taky meditujeme.
We are all included.
Jsme všichni zahrnutí.
Our second line, Sarva Vedaika Sattvala, most prominent transcendental fruit of all the Vedas.
A druhý řádek, nejpřednější transcendentální plod všech Véd.
So I chose this verse because it mentions the fruit, that Bhagavatam is the fruit of
Tento
all the
verš
Vedas.
zmiňuje, že Bhagavatam je plodem všech Véd.
But not only is it a fruit, it's rasa. Rasa is a juice.
Nejen, že je plodem, ale je to rasou, tou šťávou.
So how does it change from a fruit to a juice?
A jak se ovoce změní v šťávu?
Because Shukadeva tasted it, Shukamukha, his mouth, he tasted it, becomes juice.
Protože Šukadev se ho dotkl svými rty, tak potom se z toho stala šťáva.
Not only juice, Prabhupada tasted this juice too.
A nejenom tak, i Prabhupada tuto šťávu ochutnal.
And the Prabhupada also says this rasa is a rasa with Krishna too.
A je taky řečeno, že ta rasa, to je rasa Krišnovi také.
So when we drink Bhagavatam, here it says we should drink Pibata Bhagavatam, we should drink Bhagavatam.
Tedy je řečeno, že bychom měli pít Bhagavatam ušima.
Yeah, then yes, we will relish this fruit.
A toto ovoce tak budeme vychutnávat.
Gurudas asked Srila Prabhupada, what are the fruits like in Goloka Vrindavan?
A když se zeptali, že Prabhupada, jaké jsou plody, jaké ovoce na Goloce Vrindávaně.
And Srila Prabhupada answered, there is no seed and there is no skin
A Srila Prabhupada říkal, nemají žádný semínka ani šlupku.
And as soon as one is gone from your hand, another one comes.
A jakmile jedno zmizí z tvojí ruky, tak přijde další hned.
As many as you like.
Tolik, kolik jen chcete.
I was just in Stockholm, Sweden. There is one devotee there who is very attached to prasadam.
Když jsem byla ve Švédsku, ve Stockholmu, tam je jeden, který je velice připoutaný k prasádám.
But he can't, he has this big plate like this. It's a lid of a pot. And then he has these huge bowls.
Má takový obrovský talíř, je skoro jako nějaký hrnec, tam má veliký misky.
And the leader of Stockholm Temple just left his body. Yes, Tapas Prabhu.
Tapas Prabhu, vlastně vedoucí Stockholmského chrámu, zrovna opustil tělo.
So this Prabhu sent me a comment. Now he gets unlimited prasadam.
A ten Prabhu mi teďka poslal komentář teďka, že dostává neomezené množství prasádam.
Yeah, so that was his comment. He's hoping to go back to Godhead.
Takže takhle
so he can enjoy unlimited prasadam.
On doufá, že půjde zpátky k Bohu, aby mohl vychutnávat neomezené množství prasádam.
Yes. Okay, third line. Sarvasiddhanta Ratnadya. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something about the first line.
Ještě jsem zapomněla něco k prvnímu řádku.
Churning the ocean of the Vedic scriptures.
K vedlání oceánu védských písem.
So the Vedas are like an ocean.
Vedy jsou jako oceán.
Yeah, if you go up to Brahmaloka, there's, a billion or something like close. A billion verses.
Okay, když jdete na případy, tak tam je asi 1 milion veršů.
So what happens? We heard about the churning of the ocean of milk.
A my jsme slyšeli o tom kvedlání oceánu mléka.
So many things came out. The moon, Lakshmi, horse, elephant.
Tolik věcí z toho vzešlo. Měsíc, Lakshmi, kůň, slon.
But when you churn the ocean of the Vedas, what comes out?
Ale co vyjde z toho kvedlání oceánu Ved?
This is the nectar of Šrímad Bhágavatamu.
To je nektar Šrímad Bhágavatamu.
Nectar also came out from the churning of the ocean of milk.
A z kvedlání oceánu mléka taky vzešel nektar?
And there was one Ayurvedic doctor, I took a few classes with him, and he said the nectar of that churning was Ayurvedic medicine.
Já jsem měla nějak pár lekcí s ayurvédským doktorem a on říkal, že tím nektarem, který z toho vzešel, tak to je ayurvédská medicína. Dhanvantari.
And the poison was Western allopathic medicine.
A z toho jedu se stala alopatická medicína.
Which is true, because there's so many side effects.
Že to je pravda, to má nežádoucí efekty. I'm a doctor.
I hope there's no doctors here. Are you a doctor? Oh. Well, I think you should expand.
I agree anyway.
Okay, good. Glad you're not offended. But it's actually the truth. It's all poison, snake venom, whatever they do. Okay, we're gonna.
Tam se brají taky ty různé jedy a hadí jedy a tak dále.
Mm-hmm. All right, the jewels of all philosophical conclusions. So, okay.
Teďka jsou ty závěry.
So, yes, when Krishna came, he brought a treasure chest of jewels.
Když Krishna přišel, tak sebou vzal pokladnici drahokamů.
Of prema.
Prémy.
But Vyasadeva, he wrote it all down in Šrímad Bhágavatamu.
A Vyasadeva vlastně sepsal jako Šrímad Bhágavatam.
So all the jewels of philosophy are in Šrímad Bhágavatamu.
Takže všechny ty drahokamy filozofie jsou ve Šrímad Bhágavatamu.
So now Krishna brought prema, but it was locked.
Krishna přinesl prému, ale byla uzamčena.
The Lord Chaitanya opened it up, ate it and distributed it all over India.
Ale Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to odemknul a rozdával po celé Indii.
And Prabhupada, of course, he was stuck in India. Prabhupada took it, opened it up, and spread it all over the world. So here we have it in Czech Republic too.
A Prabhupada to vzal a vyjel i z Indie a po celém světě to rozdal, takže i my tady v České republice to můžeme mít.
So Prabhupada was on a morning walk in Vrindavan, and one devotee said to Prabhupada, seems like Lord Chaitanya, he spread it in India, but he left it for you to spread all over the world.
Na jedné procházce v Vrindavanu toho Prabhupada, tak vypadá to, že Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rozdával to v Indii, ale nechal vlastně na tobě, aby si to distribuoval do celého světa.
And Sri Prabhupada said, yes, and for you.
A Prabhupada řekl, ano, nechal to pro mě a pro vás.
And so that's our inheritance from Srila Prabhupada. Inheritance.
Jo, to je naše dědictví, které nám dal Šrila Prabhupada.
So all the Vedas are in Bhagavatam. Sara Vedanta Saramhi. It's the essence of all Vedic literature and Vedanta.
Je to esence všech védských písem a Vedanty.
And it's the real commentary on the essence of Vedanta Sutra, written by the author himself.
Je to skutečný komentář k Vedanta Sutře, který napsal autor samotný.
So therefore, when we reach Šrímad Bhágavatam, then we get everything.
Takže když čteme Šrímad Bhágavatam, tak získáme všechno.
I know this famous lady, our devotee Arudha, she taught her son homeschooling. Bhagavatam was the only English he got.
A naše strana Odana Aruda, tak ona, když doma vzdělávala svého syna, tak jediná vlastně angličtina, kterou tam probírali, tak to bylo náš Šrímad Bhágavatamu.
Young age, he went to high school, he went to college, very young, I don't know how. And at the age of 21, I think he got his PhD. I can't remember exactly the age, but something like that.
Potom šel na střední školu, na vysokou školu, nějak velice brzy, asi v 21 letech už měl doktorát.
Because if you know Bhagavatam, you know everything.
Protože když znáte Bhagavatam, tak znáte všechno.
So there we go. Sarva Lokaika Drikpada, you who grant spiritual vision to all the people of the world.
Poskytuješ duchovní vizi všem lidem na celém světě.
And so Bhagavatam says, those who have lost their vision in Kali Yuga, they will get light from Bhagavatam.
Bhagavatam říká, že ti, kteří ztratili svoji vizi kvůli Kali Yuze, tak dostanou zase tu vizi díky Bhagavatamu.
There was a picture in the early books of Šrímad Bhágavatam. Vyasadev's holding Bhagavatam up like this with two hands, and light is coming out to all the people in the darkness of Kali Yuga.
V těch raných Bhagavatamech je obrázek, jak Šla Vyasadeva takhle drží nahoře Bhagavatam a z něho emanuje světlo na všechny lidi Kali Yugy.
Yes, in Kali Yuga, the light is covered. The problem is that there is light in Kali Yuga, but people don't want to see the light.
Problém Kali Yugy je, že tady to světlo je, ale lidé ho nechtějí vidět.
Okay, so we're going to go to the second verse. Paramananda pataya premavasya ksharayate sarvada sarvasevyaya Shri Krishnaya namostute. O Šrímad Bhágavatam, I offer my respectful obeisance to you. By reading you, one attains transcendental bliss. For your syllables rain pure love of God upon the reader. You are always to be served by everyone, for you are an incarnation of Lord Krishna.
Can I have the paper?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot about you.
O Šrímad Bhágavatame, skládám ti své úctivé poklony. Tím, že tě člověk čte, tak získává transcendentální blaženost, jelikož tvé slabiky prší lásku, čistou lásku k Bohu na toho, kdo je čte. Vždycky by ti měli všichni sloužit, jelikož ty jsi inkarnací Pána Krišny.
Yeah, only two, yeah? Okay, good. You have done it. Okay, so life breath of the Vaishnava devotees.
Životní vzduch oddaných Vajšnavů.
That's the first two lines. So in that verse I quoted from 12th canto, it says that the Vaishnavas, they like to relish Bhagavatam.
V tom verši, který jsme četli ze 12. zpěvu, tam je řečeno, že Vajšnavové vychutnávají Šrímad Bhágavatam.
So Srila Prabhupada in Geneva 1974, he said, don't waste time.
Srila Prabhupada v Ženevě v roce 74 říkal, nestrácejte čas.
As much as possible, try to hear Bhagavatam.
Snažte se naslouchat Bhagavatamu, jak hodně, jak je to možné.
Then he quotes that verse, Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam.
A tento verš citoval.
Šrímad Bhágavatam is very, very dear to the Vaishnavas.
Šrímad Bhágavatam je velice drahý Vajšnavům.
In Vrindavan, you'll find they're always reading Bhagavatam.
V Vrindavan vidíte, že se neustále čte Bhagavatam.
That is their life and soul.
To je život a duše.
Srila Bhagavatam is so nice.
Šrímad Bhágavatam je tak pěkný.
If you practice anywhere, any condition,
Když si kdekoliv, v jakýchkoliv podmínkách,
simply by reading Bhagavatam, you will be happy.
pouze tím, že čteš Bhagavatam, budeš šťastný.
So, I thought of something, but I forgot what it was. Oh yes, because today is Kirtan Day, I want to connect Bhagavatam with chanting.
Jakož dnes máme ten den plný kirtanu, tak bych chtěla spojit Bhagavatam se zpíváním.
So, Srila Prabhupada has said, chant Hari, if you do Sankirtan Harinam, you'll be happy.
Srila Prabhupada říkal, když děláš Sankirtan Harinam, budeš šťastný.
But if you read the books, then you'll be convinced.
A když budeš číst knihy, tak pak budeš přesvědčený.
So, I mean, we may be chanting a long time, but we may go away if we don't know the philosophy. We must know the philosophy too.
Takže my můžeme zpívat dlouho, ale můžeme odejít, když neznáme tu filozofii, když nejsme přesvědčení. Takže my tu filozofii taky musíme znát.
And my experience is you can understand the philosophy better by chanting.
A moje zkušenost je taková, že tu filozofii lépe pochopíte díky zpívání.
Sometimes I had to teach Bhakti Vaibhav and Bhaktivedanta courses, and that's Šrímad Bhágavatam, whole Bhagavatam.
Někdy vlastně učím kurzy Bhaktivaibhavy a Bhaktivedanty a to je Šrímad Bhágavatam.
Sometimes I would not understand a verse.
A někdy ten verš nechápu.
So I would chant one round, and then I would read the verse, then I would chant one round.
Že si přečtu ten verš, potom si odspívám kolo.
I get so many ideas. Oh, yes, this. Oh, great.
A přijde tolik myšlenek, jak to je úžasné.
And one time there was a whole chapter, the chapter on time, third canto, I think it's chapter 11. Oh my goodness.
A jednou byla taková jedna kapitola ve třetím zpěvu. Jo, to měření času.
So I read the whole chapter and I chanted all my rounds.
Přijela jsem tu kapitolu, odpívala jsem všechna kola.
And then I got a chart. I just had to write it down. Okay, Earth, heavenly planets, Brahmaloka. I got the chart. And I just had to write it.
Pak jsem si udělala tu tabulku, jak to je na nebeských planetách, na Zemi, tak jsem to musela takhle sepsat.
It works.
To funguje.
The chanting and Bhagavatam go together.
Zpívání a Bhagavatam jdou společně.
And that's why Prabhupada would often say Kirtaniya Sarahari and Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Proto Prabhupada říkával Kirtaniya Sarahari a Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Yes. So Bhagavatam is brilliant as a sun, it says in first canto.
Šrímad Bhágavatam je jako slunce?
Jasný
jako slunce.
He has arisen just after departure of Krishna to his own abode.
A vzešel, když pán Krishna odešel do svého vlastního sídla.
Accompanied by religion and knowledge, etc.
A doprovázelo ho náboženství, poznání a tak dále.
Persons who have lost their vision due to dense darkness of ignorance in the age of Kali,
lidé, kteří ztratili svou vizi kvůli husté temnotě, nevědomosti věku Kali,
shall get light from this prana.
Tak dostanou život a tuhletu vizi zpátky z téhle purány.
So we have two more. So this is one sun. Bhagavatam is one sun that has come in Kali Yuga.
Takže Bhagavatam je jedno slunce, které přišlo do Kali Yugy.
And there's actually two more suns that have come in Kali Yuga.
A ještě jsou ve skutečnosti dvě další slunce, která přišla do Kali Yugy.
Who could tell me what one of those suns are that has arisen? Another one, I mean, besides Bhagavatam.
Kdo mi může říct, jaké ještě další slunce přišlo?
Lord Chaitanya, yeah, we have him. And Nityananda, he's a moon. We have a moon too. One more sun.
Ještě jedno slunce?
Šrímad Bhágavatam we got, Lord Chaitanya we got, there's one more.
Samacet Šrila Prabhupada?
Huh?
Šrila Prabhupada?
Well, yeah, that could be a fourth sun, yes.
Čtvrté slunce?
But there's one more, very obvious one. Yes.
Svaté jméno.
The holy name, yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So we got three suns.
Takže máme 3 slunce.
And a moon, and then a sun in Prabhupada's both, he's sun and moon.
Potom měsíc, Pane Tene, a potom Šrila Prabhupada 4. slunce.
Yeah, because he's giving light, and he's also, Shaktivesh Avatar, Nityananda Prabhu, he's giving the mercy of Lord Nityananda.
A taky Shaktivesh Avatar, on dává milost Pana Nityanandy.
So I want to read you something from Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Chci něco přečíst Chaitanya Charitamrity.
One day Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sahodita Gauradai Pushpanto Chitra Shandatamo Nadao. I offer respectful obeisances to Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, who are like the sun and moon.
Skládám své úctivé poklony Pánu Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhuvi a Nityanandovi Prabhuvi, kteří jsou jako slunce a měsíc.
They have arisen simultaneously on the horizon of Gauda.
Zešli současně na horizontu Gaudy.
To dissipate the darkness of ignorance.
Aby rozptýlili temnotu nevědomosti.
And thus wonderfully bestow benediction upon all.
A tak požehnali všem.
Surya Chanda Bahire Tamase Vinashe Bahirvastu Kat Pata Adi Se Prakashe. Sun and moon dissipate darkness of the external world.
Slunce a měsíc rozptýlí temnotu vnějšího světa.
But Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda dissipate the darkness of the inner core of the heart.
Ale Pán Chaitanya a Pán Nityananda rozptýlí temnotu, která je uvnitř našich srdcí.
You have to take Gaunitai into your heart.
Musíte vzít Gaunitai do svého srdce.
So this is actually Adi Lila, chapter 1, verses 97 to about 100.
To je Adi Lila, první kapitola 97 až 100 verše.
And then the Gaunitai, the sun and moon, help one meet the two kinds of Bhagavatas.
A potom slunce a měsíc, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a Pán Nityananda pomůžou nám přijmout do srdce 2 druhy Bhagavatam.
Okay. Book Bhagavat and devotee Bhagavat.
Knihu Bhagavata a oddaného Bhagavatu.
And through the actions of these two Bhagavatas, the Lord instills bhakti rasa. Then we get bhakti.
A skrze tyto 2 Bhagavatamy Pán nám dává bhakti rasu, dostaneme bhakti.
Into the heart of a living being.
Dá ji do srdce živé bytosti.
And the Lord in the heart of his devotee, I'm not going to tell you. Let's see if you can guess what happens next.
Tak s vámi, jestli si tipnete, co se stane dalšího.
Okay, you get Bhagavata, then you get Bhakti. What happens after you get Bhakti Rasa?
Takže máte Bhagavatam, potom dostanete Bhakti. Co se stane poté, co dostanete Bhakti rasu?
Something happens.
Co myslíte, že se stane?
According to Krishnadas Kaviraj. I mean, a lot of things happen, but what is, I mean, you can get, who has an idea, some idea. We'll see if you can get what Krishnadas Kaviraj says.
Takže co o tom říká Krishnadas Kaviraj, jestli si dokážete představit?
Krishna appears in your heart. Yeah, that's very good. That's one thing.
Ano, jedna věc je, že Krishna se zjeví ve vašich srdcích.
Yeah, and what happens after Krishna appears in your heart?
Co se stane, když se Krishna zjeví ve vašem srdci?
Yeah. No ideas.
You'll be happy.
He dances. Oh, that's a really wonderful thing. Yeah.
A Krishna tančí
Even
v tom
when you
srdci.
chant, he can do that too.
Když zpíváte, tak taky se to může stát.
There's one very wonderful thing that happens. You'll never guess.
Jedna úžasná věc, která se stane, na to asi nepřijdete.
Krishna comes under your control.
Krishna se dostane pod vaší
You
kontrolu.
control Krishna. Krishna Kaviraj says, if you have prema.
A Krishna Kaviraj říká, že takhle se to stane, dostanete prému.
Isn't that wonderful? Prabhupada says that we all have a spiritual bank account.
Prabhupada říká, že tím máme takové duchovní konto.
And everything we do is being put into our spiritual bank account.
A cokoliv děláme, je uloženo na naše duchovní konto.
And when it's full, we purchase Krishna.
A když je plné, tak si Krishnu
Isn't
koupíme.
that nice? So I told my son Govinda, it would be good if you put something in your spiritual bank account.
Řekla jsem svému synovi Govindovi, bylo by hezké, kdyby se něco spořil na to duchovní konto.
So he said to me, Mom, I don't worry. I have a joint account with you.
A on říká, mami, já se nebojím, mám společný účet s tebou.
So, yeah, what can I say? I said, yeah, I know.
Tak co můžu říct, no je to tak, vím to.
Defeated by the Gurukulis.
Takže to, jsem poražena Gurukulcem.
Yeah. Whatever you say, they can defeat you.
Cokoliv řeknete, tak vás hnedka porazí.
Anyway, yes, that's my experience. So,
Tak to je moje zkušenost.
so Prabhupada said, every word of Bhagavatam is full of volumes of meaning.
Takže Prabhupada říká, že každé slovo Bhagavatamu je plné významu.
And when you have understood Bhagavatam, you've finished all your educational advancement.
A když dokončíte studium Bhagavatamu, tak vlastně zakončíte veškeré vaše filozofické studijní pochopení.
Another point is, Bhagavatam begins where Gita ends.
A Bhagavatam začíná tam, kde Gita končí.
Gita ends with surrender to Krishna, give up everything, surrender to me.
A tam vlastně odevzdej se Krishnovi, že ho se vzdej a odevzdej se mně.
And Bhagavatam begins, dharma pralajita kaita vatra. We throw away all cheating
A Bhagavatam
dharmas.
začíná, že odhodíme všechny ty podvodné dharmy, ty náboženství.
Beginning with, dharma, artha, kama and moksha.
Začíná dharma, artha, kama, mokshou.
Of course, there are two kinds of an ashram. There is the cheating, the asuric, demonic, and there is the daiva.
Jsou dva druhy varnášramů, ten asurský a potom ten božský, daiva.
So Bhagavatam kicks out the cheating.
A Bhagavatam vykopne ty podvodné systémy.
Okay, third verse. Amadeka bandha matsangi maggara mamhadana manishtarka madbhagya madananda namostate. O Šrímad Bhágavatam, O my only friend.
O Šrímad Bhágavatamu, jediný příteli.
O my companion.
O můj společníku.
O my teacher.
O můj učiteli.
O my great wealth.
O mé velké bohatství.
O my deliverer.
O můj osvoboditeli.
O my good fortune.
O mé dobré štěstí.
O my bliss.
O má blaženosti.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto you.
Skládám ti své úctivé poklony.
So the first two verses, you are always be served by everyone for your incarnation of Lord Krishna.
První dva verše, že každý ti bude sloužit, protože ty jsi inkarnací Krishny.
So for all servants of Krishna, Jiva Surdapoi Krishna Nityadas, that means we're servants of Bhagavatam and the holy name.
My jsme všichni služebníci Krishny, to znamená, že jsme i služebníky Bhagavatamu a svatého jména.
And Gaudnitai, they're all Krishna.
A Gaudnitai, to všechno je Krishna.
Tattva Sandarbha, it says, what's the use of collecting hundreds and thousands of other scriptures?
Tattva Sandarbha říká, k čemu budeme shromažďovat tisíce různých jiných písem.
If someone living in Kali Yuga doesn't have Bhagavatam in his home, he's not a Vaishnava.
Když někdo v Kali Yuze nemá doma Bhagavatam, tak není Vaishnava.
Better get that set now. Bhagavatam.
To už je, každý si musí říct set.
In fact, a brahmana who does not have Bhagavatam in his house is worse than a dog eater.
Takže brahmana, který doma nemá Bhagavatam, je horší než pojídač psů.
Yes, yes. Should I say more? Okay.
Mám říct víc?
So then it says, this is a conversation from, to Narada. Wherever in Kali Yuga Bhagavatam is present, Hari will go with the 13 principal demigods.
Kdekoliv je v Kali Yuze přítomen Bhagavatam, tak tam půjde pan Hari společně s polobohy.
Any human being who daily reads with devotion one verse of Bhagavatam will get the benefits of studying all 18 Puranas.
Že každá osoba, která za den přečte jeden verš z Bhagavatamu s oddaností, tak získá výsledky toho, kdyby četla všechny Purány.
So if someone tells you you need to read this Purana and that Purana, no, just one verse of Bhagavatam is enough. All the Puranas are included.
Nemusíme číst tuhle Puranu, tamtu Puranu, ne, jeden verš Bhagavatamu, všechny Purány jsou zahrnuty.
And so Prabhupada also said in a lecture, if you read every day one chapter of Bhagavatam for 1 year, you'll become a great scholar.
A Prabhupada taky říkal, když každý den přečtete jednu kapitolu Bhagavatamu po celý rok, tak budete velikým učencem.
And guess what? I did it.
Představte si, já jsem to udělala.
Not only 1 year, maybe many years.
Nejenom 1 rok, ale mnoho let.
I wouldn't read a whole chapter. I would just take prayers. Prayers from here, prayers from there. And it would take me about 6 months to read all the prayers and all the wonderful special verses of Šrímad Bhágavatamu.
Četla jsem takhle ty modlitby, které jsou ještě na Bhagavatamu, a 6 měsíců mi to vzalo, když jsem takhle prošla tady ty speciální verše.
Yeah, one devotee in Sweden got inspired and he started doing that too.
A jeden oddaný ve Švédsku také začal tohle dělat.
I would just do the Sanskrit because it was easier actually for me than English.
Pro mě bylo jednodušší to v sanskrtu než v angličtině dělat.
Because I like to sing Bhagavatam.
Takže já ráda zpívám Bhagavatam.
Okay, now we will go to verse 4.
Jdeme na 4. verš.
That was verse 3. Sorry about that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all Bhagavatam.
Je to všechno Bhagavatam.
Now we're on verse 4, which was, you are my friend, my companion, my guru, all of those.
Ten verš byl, ty jsi můj učitel, můj přítel, můj společník, to vše.
Okay, so again, Tatvasandarbha, the Vedas, Puranas, and poetic works, kavya, instruct one in 3 ways.
A se v této standardě je řečeno, že ty Védy, Purány a ty poetická díla každého vlastně instruují, dávají pokyny ve 3 oblastech.
So Vedas are very heavy. They're like a master.
Védy jsou takové heavy, jsou jako učitel.
You have to follow without question. Musíš
následovat bez otázek.
And the Puranas, according to Tatvasandarbha, they instruct like a friend. They give you stories.
Purány podle Tatvasandarbhy ty nás poučují jako přítel, dávají příběhy.
Moral conclusions and reasoned explanations.
Morální závěry a různá taková vysvětlení.
And kavya, poetic, gives you counsel like a beloved lady, speaking sweetly but indirectly.
A kavya, to jsou takové ty poetické spisy, tak ty vám dávají takové vlastně instrukce jako dáma, která mluví poeticky, ale nepřímo.
If you speak sweetly but indirectly, it's helpful.
Že mluví sladce, ale nepřímo. A to je nápomocné.
Very helpful.
Velice nápomocné.
So my question to you is, which one of these is Bhagavatam? Is it guru? Is it friend? Is it beloved lady?
A moje otázka na vás, co je Bhagavatam? Je jako přítel, jako
all 3.
Jako učitel nebo jako ta milovaná dáma. Tak ano, všechny 3.
Bhagavatam starts very, very heavy. We throw out all cheating religions. Yes.
Bhagavatam začíná docela drsně, že vykopneme všechna ta podvoda náboženství.
And not only that, he's a friend. We hear, in fact, even Narada was speaking heavy to his disciple Vyasadeva. He wrote the Vedas, and he wrote Vedanta Sutra, and he said, no, not good enough. You just imagine, your guru tells you write the Vedas and Vedanta Sutta. No, I won't do.
Dokonce i Narada mluvil docela drsně ke svému žákovi Asadevovi, tak on se psal veškeré Védy a Vedanta Sutru a Narada říkal, ne, to není dobrý.
Because you didn't glorify Krishna enough.
Protože si dostatečně neopěvoval Krishnu.
So Bhagavatam, he had to write Bhagavatam.
Že musel napsat Bhagavatam.
Yeah, so that was chastising. That's in Bhagavatam.
Takhle ho tady káral, to je Bhagavatamu.
And then chastising and how he's a friend. Narada was also talking like a friend. He told the story of his life, and yes, I was a Shudra. I was born Shudra. I served the Bhaktivedantas, and so I could become a devotee.
A jak je přítel? No, protože Narada taky mluvil jako přítel, když mluvil o tom, že se narodil v minulém životě jako šúdra, který sloužil velkým bhaktivedantům.
So that's hopeful for us.
To je pro nás plné naděje.
And then, like a sweet lady,
a jako ta sladká žena,
poetry. In the 10th canto of Šrímad Bhágavatamu, there are 8 songs by the gopis, Gitas.
V 10. zpěvu Šrímad Bhágavatamu je 8 vlastně kapitol, kdy zpívají gopi Gita.
I can't remember all of them, but I know it starts with Pranaya Gita when they go to the rasa dance and then Krishna says go back home.
Začíná to tak, že oni přijdou na tanec rása a Krishna je pošle zpátky domů.
Then there's Gopi Gita. This one, Jait Tetikam Janmana Vaja Shat Indira Shasvaratrahi Daiti Dishatam Dikshitavakas Taititasvas Tam Vichan Vate. O beloved, your birth in the land of Raj has made it exceedingly glorious, and thus the goddess of fortune always resides here.
Can I have the paper?
Okay. Yeah, you can just read it. Here, middle one, here. 31, 1031. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gopi řekli, o milovaný, tvé zrození v zemi v Raji velice proslavilo a proto Indira, což je bohyně štěstí, zde neustále přebývá. The whole one?
No. Yeah, there's Gopi Gita, there's Venu Gita, chapter 7, and there's another gate in chapter 35, 10th canto. I can't remember the name. You know the name of that one, Maharaj? In 1035? No, 47 is the bumblebee. And then 39 would be Viraha, their separation. Or that could, anyway, 35, I forgot. Which one? No, that's Venu Gita, yeah. That's Venu Gita. Now 35 is another one. Krishna's away during the day and they're all thinking about him throughout the day. What he does morning until night, they're thinking about him.
35. kapitola, když Krishna vlastně je venku celý den a přemýšlí o něm, Gopi, co dělá od rána do večera.
Find my notes on that. I'm going to have to add that. Okay, good. So, Bhagavatam is all 3.
Že Bhagavatam je všechny tyhle 3 v jednom.
Sometimes very heavy.
Někdy hodně drsný.
And sometimes like a friend.
Někdy jako přítel.
Sometimes like a lover.
Někdy jako milenec.
It's very interesting because Srila Prabhupada, he had different translations of the last 1866 from Bhagavad Gita.
Je to zajímavé, že Srila Prabhupada měl různé překlady 1866 Bhagavad Gity.
And I wonder I'm going to tell you that. You'll hear about this in the prayers of Shukadev. So I'll wait. I won't tell you now.
Já vám teďka neřeknu něco o Shukadevovi.
Tomorrow's class.
Zítra.
Wonderful translation of 1866.
Úžasný překlad 1866.
In the purport of Shukadev's prayers.
A tam bude význam o Shukadevovi.
So we'll go to the last verse.
Takže jdeme na poslední verš.
Asadu sartha dayanatini chachataraka hanaman shikarachinmam premna hritkantayasvaram. O Šrímad Bhágavatam, O giver of saintliness to the unsaintly.
O Šrímad Bhágavatame, dárče svatosti těm, kteří nejsou svatí.
O uplifter of the very fallen.
O ty, jež pozvedáváš tě, co jsou pokleslí.
Please don't ever leave me.
Prosím, nikdy mě neopouštěj.
Please become manifest in my heart and my throat.
Prosím, zjev se v mém srdci a mém hrdle.
Accompanied by pure love of Krishna.
Doprovázen čistou láskou ke Krišnovi.
So this is the end of Sanatana Goswami's prayer, that he wants to keep Bhagavatam always with him.
To je závěr modlitby Sanatany Goswamiho. On chce, aby Bhagavatam byl neustále s ním.
And to realize Bhagavatam with words and heart.
Aby realizoval Bhagavatam slovy i srdcem.
So if you read and hear Bhagavatam attentively, we will experience Bhagavatam as our friend, our guru, and we'll have a change of heart.
Takže když my čteme, nasloucháme Bhagavatamu pozorně, tak my ho zrealizujeme v našem srdci jako toho přítele, učitele i milence.
So I would like to add one purport of Prabhupada to show how even unsaintly people can become saintly by hearing Bhagavatam.
A v jednom významu šle Prabhupády je řečeno, jak mohou ti lidé, kteří nejsou svatí, se stát svatými tím, že naslouchají Bhagavatamu.
So this is second verse of Bhagavatam 112.
1.1.2 Bhagavatam.
The last line of the Sanskrit, Sadyo hritya rutate takitibi shushubi stakshanat. As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam,
Jakmile člověk pozorně a s pokorou naslouchá poselství Bhagavatamu,
by this culture of knowledge, Supreme Lord is established within his heart.
tak skrze tu kultivaci poznání nejvyšší Pán je ustanoven v jeho srdci.
Now I'm going to read you the purport because see, Bhagavatam is called Paramahamsa Samhita.
Bhagavatam je nazýván Paramahamsa Samhita.
It is for the Paramahamsas.
Je pro Paramahamsy.
But maybe not all of us are Paramahamsas.
Možná ne všichni jsme Paramahamsové.
So how can we become Paramahamsas?
Jak se můžeme stát Paramahamsy?
Prabhupada tells us in the purport.
To nám říká Prabhupada ve významu.
One must be anxious to hear this transcendental message.
Člověk musí úzkostně chtít naslouchat tomuto transcendentálnímu poznání.
The desire to sincerely hear is the first qualification.
První kvalifikací je touha naslouchat.
One becomes qualified to hear Bhagavatam after many pious deeds.
Po mnoha zbožných činnostech se člověk kvalifikuje k naslouchání Bhagavatamu.
Intelligent person with thoughtful discretion,
inteligentní osoba se správným rozlišováním,
can be assured by the great sage Vyasadeva he can realize the Supreme Personality directly.
Vyasadeva říká, že může přímo realizovat nejvyššího Pána
by hearing Bhagavatam.
Tím, že naslouchá Bhagavatamu.
Without undergoing different stages of realization set forth in the Vedas.
Aniž by postupovala různé druhy realizace, které jsou řečeny ve Védách.
That means varnashram. You don't have to, one birth, okay, now you're Shudra, now 100 births Shudra, okay, then you get to be Vaishya, 100 births Vaishya, and then you can be Kshatriya, and then 100 births Kshatriya, you can be Brahmana.
To znamená, varnashrama, narodíš se jako Shudra, dobře, tak v dalším životě můžeš postupit být Vaishya. 100 životů, jo. 100 životů, potom zase postupíš jako, že jsi Kshatriya, nakonec Brahmana.
Yeah, so as Prabhupada gives in the purport of 12th chapter of Gita, there's two ways to go to the highest point.
Prabhupada říká ve 12. kapitole Bhagavad Gita, že jsou dva druhy, jak se dostat do toho nejvyššího bodu.
100-story building, one step at a time, you can walk, yes, no problem.
Takže buď to ta 100patrová budova, můžete jít schůdek po schůdku, není problém.
Or you can take the elevator, the lift.
A nebo nasednete do výtahu.
So I would take the lift.
Takže my vezmeme ten výtah.
The lift is Harinam Sankirtan.
A tím výtahem je Harinam Sankirtan.
And the stepway is the Vedic injunctions.
No a to schodiště, to jsou védské pokyny.
Yeah, we're in Kali Yuga, we're all born Shudra, we can't do the Vedas, really.
My jsme z Kali Yugy, my se rodíme jako Šudrové, takže nemůžeme skutečně podle Véd nic dělat.
Srila Prabhupada said, even without doing all these things in the Vedas, one can be lifted immediately to position of Paramahamsa.
Srila Prabhupada říká, aniž bychom dělali tyhle všechny věci, co jsou ve Védách, tak můžeme okamžitě být pozvenuti na úroveň Paramahamsy.
Simply by agreeing to receive the message. That's all you have to do.
Pozatím, že souhlasíme s tím, že vezmeme to poselství.
Well, accept, that's a big part.
Přijmout.
You have to accept it.
Musíme to přijmout, to je ta velká část.
You don't edit it in your mind. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's good for maybe more advanced, I'm not yet that level.
neupravovat si to nějak v mysli.
For everyone. So I will stop here if there's any questions.
Takže jestli jsou nějaké otázky.
And I would like to know the time. Okay, so I have 15 minutes more. And we need 5 minutes maybe to sing this Harinam thing. Okay.
Takže nějaké otázky.
If I can find it. Oh, there it is. Yes? You have a question or a comment, Maharaj? Because I feel like you know a lot more Bhagavatam than I do. Do we have another microphone? I'm getting
yeah, we have here a microphone.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Mother Nárájaní, for inspiring us to hear Bhagavatam, receive, accept Bhagavatam.
Děkujeme za to inspiraci, abychom Bhagavatam přijímali, četli.
You were mentioning the different Gitas. It may be that chapter 35 is the Yugala Gita.
Oh, Yugala Gita.
Jo, ty různé Gity, ta 35. je Yugala Gita.
Yeah, I forgot the name. There's a whole other melody for that one too. Yeah. If I had a verse, I could do it, but
tam má také ještě takovou speciální melodii.
I wanted to also mention, just as a aside, but I think it's interesting that you mentioned Mother Arudha teaching her children the Bhagavatam.
Yeah.
Jak se zmiňovala, že vlastně Arudha děti učí skrze Bhagavatam.
And indeed, her older son, Radhikaraman Prabhu, started university at age 13.
Ve skutečnosti její starší syn Radhikaraman Prabhu začal studovat na univerzitě ve věku 13 let.
He came to Oxford and started his master's degree at age 17.
V 17 letech šel na Oxfordskou univerzitu, aby začal ten magisterský titul.
When I started the same course at age 48.
Já jsem ten stejný kurz začala ve věku 48 let.
Wow.
And then he completed when he was 21.
On to dokončil, když bylo
21. Yeah, I thought he was.
He got his doctorate at 21.
Získal doktorát ve 21 letech.
But the story continues.
Oh, okay, let's go. Let's hear.
A příběh pokračuje.
He's now full professor at Utah State University. Yeah. So there's assistant, associate, full professor. He's full professor.
At the age of
plným profesorem
30.
Na státní univerzitě v Utahu, jako
maybe 35.
Nejvyšší z těch 3 možných.
Usually when one is about to retire, then maybe one becomes a full professor.
Oh, wow. That's so amazing.
And it's not, the story is not over.
A ten příběh ještě neskončil.
This is so wonderful. It's just see Bhagavatam. Mothers, teach your kids Bhagavatam.
Se podívejte, matky, tak učte Bhagavatam své děti.
He's now head of the department of history, religion, classics, and 2 other disciplines. I don't remember, 5 different disciplines.
He's the head of 5 departments.
Teď vedoucím oddělení 5 různých disciplín, historie, náboženství, klasika a ještě nějaký další 2.
And his older son
his older son
is 14 years old.
Third generation?
At age 14, he's starting university.
Teď ve 14 letech začíná univerzitu.
Where do you get the 4th generation?
With full scholarship.
Opravdu je to úplný učenec.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit. Prabhupada said the 3rd generation will be the pure devotees.
Prabhupada říkával, že 3. generace budou čistí oddaní.
I think 2nd generation, they're like demigods. I see my kid. He's a demigod. He's beautiful, and all he likes to do is kirtan and enjoy.
Jak vidím tu druhou generaci jako můj syn, tak to jsou polobozy. Jako můj syn je krásný a neustále rád dělá
And he
kirtan.
has a joint account with his mother.
A má společný účet se svou matkou.
And yeah, he's got 3 kids, and now number 4 is coming. So hopefully, in that generation, we'll get some.
Má 3 děti, 4. je na cestě, takže doufáme, že tahle generace to
But I was in Hawaii maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and there was a 3rd generation there. I forgot his name, but he was studying. He knows all full Sanskrit. He can quote anything in Bhagavatam. 3rd generation. He may be in his 35 or something. And his son, who was 3 years old, gave the Sunday feast lecture.
Asi před 4 lety.
How old is his son?
3, 4th generation.
Vlastně ta 3. generace, tak to byl
The Sunday.
která vlastně citovala veškerý sanskrit.
But all he said was basically to chant Hare Krishna. He was trying to get everyone to chant.
A jeho syn 3letý, 4. generace, tak dával přednášku na nedělní
So just
hostině.
imagine 4th generation, 5th generation.
Takže
Who are we going to have here?
4., 5. generaci, co tady bude.
And I heard there's about 80 kids here, and so I congratulate Czech Republic that you're doing good work here.
Takže gratuluju Čechám, že tady máte 80 dětí, takže to je úžasné.
Okay, question. 2 questions.
Otázky.
First, Lila Purushottam, and then?
Takže Lila Purush.
I especially wanted to thank you for it was like a wave flooding us with your enthusiasm and passion for Šrímad Bhágavatamu. So it's, at least as I can say for myself, it's highly infectious.
Good, good. Well, I'm glad you're convinced to accept, agree and accept.
And my greatest takeaway today was your sharing with us your experience, the relationship of your study and the holy name.
Yeah, they go together.
I really want to experiment with it because
yes.
it sounds
works.
amazing.
It works.
So I wanted to thank for that especially.
Yes. Okay,
Translated.
next question.
Překlad, přelož si to.
Translation.
No, he would translate it for herself.
Oh, you can translate.
Já jsem chtěl Matají poděkovat za to, jak nás zaplavila vlnou entuziasmu pro Šrímad Bhágavatam, že je to velice nakažlivý a že pro mě speciálně tím největším jako bodem dneska bylo, jak se Matají s náma podělila o to, jakým způsobem jako má propojený ten vztah svatého jména a studia Šrímad Bhágavatamu. Že to určitě chci vyzkoušet.
Okay, he wants to have a question. Hi, Krishna.
Thank you. Can you please explain to us the relevance of the 10,000 years of golden age?
10,000 years of golden age.
Yeah, in reference to maybe your lecture also, and the quotes from Maharajas that you gave.
The
and
what?
Also the quotes about the Maharajas that
Which
you
Maharajas was that?
You gave the quote from, I think, Radha Krishna's...
Radha
Govinda Maharaj, yeah. And then you spoke about children like this. And so the question is, there are ideas that it doesn't look like the golden age is coming up. Some think it's over with Prabhupada and Prabhupada's disciples. And some think it's in the middle. Or so what we can have as a scriptural reference, and what is we can learn from Prabhupada and his vision of the whole thing, if you can be
I have Prabhupada's
elaborate
vision.
on that.
The scriptural...
Prosím přeložit. Přeložíš to.
Oh, you got a translator?
Yeah, but I didn't really get it. Že Narayani Prabhu se ptá, jaká je vize Matají ohledně zlatého věku, těch 10 000 let v souvislosti s, jestli jsou k tomu nějaký citáty z písem od Šrily Prabhupády, a že někteří si myslí, že to vlastně není, že všechno skončilo s Prabhupádou, někteří si myslí, že je to nějak prostřed na cestě, ale co bychom k tomu mohli slyšet?
Okay. Scriptural reference, there is in Vaibhav, what is that Purana? Some Purana. What? Vaivarta, that's the one. So Prabhupada is predicted there.
Že Brahma Vaivarta Puráně je předpovězen Prabhupád.
And also in Chaitanya Mangal, there's a prediction about the holy name will be heard in every town and village.
Chaitanya Mangala je taky řečeno, že svaté jméno bude v každém
But the reference for 10,000 years, I have only heard from Srila Prabhupada.
Ale to o těch 10 000 letech jsem slyšela pouze od Šrily Prabhupády.
It may or may not be in his books.
Může to možná být v jeho knihách.
But he did talk about two things he said about Kali Yuga.
Ale on řekl 2 věci o Kaliuze.
One was that there would be a war first, and then it would be very good for preaching.
A říkal, že za prvé než bude válka a potom to bude velice dobré pro kázání.
Another thing he said, actually I'm remembering a lot of things now. He said that history will go down, it will go down in history that in the darkest hour, so it hasn't maybe come yet, so it's getting darker. In the darkest hour, history will record that ISKCON saved the world.
A taky, co říkával, je, že v té nejtemnější hodince, které možná se blížíme, už se stmívá, tak tam ISKCON zachrání celý svět.
Save the world. Yeah. So it may be coming soon.
Možná to
The
přijde
darkest
brzy.
hour may be coming.
Možná ta nejtemnější hodinka už
It
přichází.
looks pretty dark.
Vypadá to dost temně.
So the darkest hour. And he also said that we should have farm projects because millions will come to the farms.
Taky říkal, že bychom měli mít farmářské projekty, protože miliony lidí budou přicházet na farmy.
And he did say 10,000 years.
A on říkal 10 000 let.
I don't believe he gave a quote for that, but I could be wrong. I could have. Maharaj, did you hear anything about? Yeah.
Si dával nějakou
No,
citaci.
we heard 10,000 years, but not.
Slycháváme 10 000 let, ale není tomu asi nějaká reference.
Scholar devotee. Researched. And he wrote a whole article on the topic of 10,000 years. Some scholar devotee.
Odaný učenec, tak ten na to napsal celý nějaký
And I have
článek o těch 10 000 letech.
one more thing Prabhupada said. Sri Prabhupada said, he was talking with Ginsberg, the poet. What's his first name? Allen Ginsberg. Allen Ginsberg.
A Prabhupada mluvil s Allenem Ginsbergem, tím básníkem.
So Allen Ginsberg asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada was talking, how terrible is Kali Yuga.
A Ginsberg s ním mluvil a mluvilo se o tom, jak hrozná je Kali Yuga.
So, Allen asked Allen Ginsberg, will your disciples, he probably said they will be living in caves at the end of Kali Yuga.
Prabhupada říká, že lidi budou žít v jeskyních na konci Kali Yugy.
So Prabhupada said, will your disciples be living in caves?
A Ginsberg se zeptal, jestli tvoji žáci budou taky žít v jeskyních.
And Prabhupada said, no, they will very shortly go back to Godhead. They're practicing, they're chanting, they're doing devotional service. Very soon they'll go back to Godhead.
Říkal, ne, oni velice brzy půjdou zpátky k Bohu. Oni praktikují, slouží, takže velice brzy se vrátí zpátky k Bohu.
And then Ellen asked, well, what about the rest of us?
A Ginsberg říkal, a co zbytek, my zbývající?
So Prabhupada said at the end of he leaned to Allen Ginsberg like that, leaned towards him.
A takhle se Allenu Ginsbergovi naklonil.
And Prabhupada said, at the end of Kali Yuga, you will eat me and I will eat you.
Říkal, na konci Kali Yugy ty sníš mě a já sním tebe.
So be serious.
Takže buď vážný.
We have 10,000 years. Don't go to the heavenly planets or you'll be stuck there and you'll miss the whole thing.
Máme 10 000 let, nechoďte na nebeský planety, nebo tam skejsnete.
Try to be such a good devotee, you'll go back to Godhead, or at least you'll be born in devotee family.
Ještě se být tak dobří odaní, abyste šli zpátky k Bohu, nebo aspoň se narodili v rodinách odaných.
Yeah, so now we do have a question, but I don't think we have time, do we? No.
Nevím, jestli ještě máme čas.
We do, okay, back in the very back. Yeah, every minute, every second. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I have a comment and a question.
Fine.
The comment is that I heard from someone who lived in Vrindavan for a while, how you're a great teacher, there, and but your class evidences your pure and great scholarliness and Krishna consciousness, and it's evident. And I think my opinion is you must be a great, inspiring example for devotees worldwide. So I just wanted to express that appreciation.
I'm glad you're inspired.
Komentuje, že slyšel právě od někoho, že je dlouho ve Vrindávanu, jak Matají je úžasná učitelka, velice seberealizovaná a její lekce jsou úžasné a učené a dává různá důkazy z písem, takže opravdu teďka už vidí, že opravdu je to pravda, jak je velikým příkladem a inspirací.
And this is all Prabhupada's mercy, because Prabhupada said, I gave Gita as it is, so you can also do that too. He said, that's my credit.
To je Prabhupada milost, já jsem dal Gitu takovou, jaká je, a vy to taky tak můžete dělat.
So my credit is, whatever I speak, I try to get it from his lectures, his books, and it's his mercy.
Stejně tak já se snažím dělat všechno skrze Prabhupádova slova, Prabhupádové lekce.
Okay.
So my question is, Mataji, you made several citations regarding the point that without Bhagavatam, one's not a Vaishnava.
Tattva Sandarbha. I didn't see. I don't take credit for that. That was Tattva Sandarbha. It was very heavy.
Bylo řečeno, že bez Bhagavatamu člověk není oddaný, a teď říká, že to je v Tattva Sandarbhě, která je dost heavy.
And I was wondering about that point in connection with my unfamiliarity with the traditions of the other sampradayas within Vaishnavism. That is the extent to which Bhagavatam is a part of their tradition. I was wondering if you could comment on that.
Máme s tím, jak v ostatních sampradájích, jak moc je tam Bhagavatam součástí vlastně jejich tradice.
One thing, they all have commentaries on Bhagavatam.
Všechny mají komentáře k Bhagavatamu.
And those were preached by their main acharyas.
Jejich hlavní acharové vlastně je tak kázali.
So therefore they do, it is important for them.
Takže je pro ně důležitý Bhagavatam.
In Madhvacharya especially, in our sampradaya.
Pro Madhvacharyu především, naší sampradaj.
Madhva sampradaya. Okay, any other, and probably I'm sure Maharaj knows more and Prabhuji knows more. I don't know if do we have time for more comments.
Kdybychom měli čas na další komentáře.
Because I'm not so educated on the four sampradayas. I mean, I do know that Lord Chaitanya took something from each one to have his Achintya Veda philosophy. That I know, but I can't remember what they are. But anyway, you have something on the sampradayas and their relationship to Bhagavatam.
Já nejsem tak učená o těch 4 sampradí, akorát vím, že Chaitanya má Prabhu vzal z každé z nich něco a přišel vlastně k tomu konceptu Achintya Veda tatvy. Tak jestli Maharaj tomu něco.
I'm also not terribly learned in this. There is a commentary by Madhva, a partial commentary on the Bhagavatam.
Okay.
And there's in the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, there's a commentary, not by Ramanuja, but by a later acharya.
Okay.
The Vallabha Sampradaya, Vallabhacharya commented on the Canto 1, 3, 10, and 11, I believe. Mm-hmm. And if I remember correctly, he said that in coming to a conclusion from Vedic literature, the Bhagavatam is the final word. The Nimbarkis, I can't say anything about them, but they worship Radha and Krishna.
Uh-huh.
Sridhar Swami from South India.
Sridhar Swami, yeah. An interesting little aside is that recently I came across, I confess, a lecture on YouTube by the present Shankaracharya of Govardhan Mutt in Puri, and I noticed that behind him was a banner in Hindi that this is Gaur Purnima. So he was giving a lecture on Gaur Purnima, and it was in Hindi and it was quite unclear. So I asked one Hindi-speaking devotee, could he please give me a summary of what he's saying? And he did, and what he was saying is that Lord Chaitanya is our man.
Oh.
Yeah. So they claim...
Well, they want to claim everything, you know.
Yeah, but...
And he was an impersonalist.
But he had reasons, you know. He had... He's a disciple. He was initiated
by
Keshava Bharati Maharaj and some other things. He had some points. So everyone wants to claim Lord Chaitanya.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even the Madhva accept now. Before they didn't. Yeah. And then a few years ago, I think Bhadra, he's not here. He was telling me that now they also claim Lord Chaitanya. They also say, yes, we accept Lord Chaitanya. Before they weren't accepting. Now they do. Do you want a chance? No, okay. Next one. Is this a question or is it the same topic? Oh, you're the microphone man. Madhavananda, do you have anything to add to this? Do you know anything more? No, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't know. All right. All right, so I think we can, our last thing is the Harinam Eva Kevalam, and here's, you sent it to everybody's WhatsApp, so if you have a phone, you have it.
Že jestli máte telefon, tak na WhatsAppu je...
What's that? Okay, so tell where?
Takže v tom WhatsApp skupiny, tak tam je text Harinam Eva Kevalam.
And raise your hand if you don't have that. We have some hard copies.
Jestli nemáte na telefonu, tak zvedněte ruku.
Raise your hand if you need a hard copy.
Jestli potřebujete papír.
No, there's one up front here, I think. Yeah. The cameraman needs one. The cameraman. Because in honor of the Holy Name Day, we're going to do also, we'll sing this. Kevala Astakam, this is the name of it. One in the back, some in the back, go in the back. There's a couple. And I forget who wrote it. It may be anonymous, I don't know. Who? Rupa Goswami?
Asi, autor.
That's what you have? Oh, okay. So we'll just sing this in honor of our day today, of Holy Name Day.
Takže budeme ještě toto zpívat, abychom vlastně uctili ten náš den svatého jména.
Mataram madare pyapi. Sing.
Madure byopi.
Pyapi. Mangale pyapi mangala.
Mangale byopi mangala.
Pavanam pavane pyapi.
Pavanam pavane byopi.
Harinam eva kevalam.
Harinam eva kevalam.
More sweet than all other sweet things, more auspicious than all other auspicious things, the greatest purifier of all purifying things, the holy name of Shri Hari alone is everything.
Sladší než všechny ostatní sladké věci, příznivější než všechny ostatní příznivé věci. Největší očišťující faktor všech očišťujících věcí, svaté jméno Šrí Hariho, je všechno.
Abrahmastamba paryantam Sarvam Mayamayam Jagat Satyam Satyam Pura Satyam Harinam Eva Kevalam. The entire universe, from exalted Brahma down to the lowly clump of grass, is a product of illusory energy of the Supreme Lord. The only thing that is reality, reality again, I say reality, holy name of Shri Hari alone is everything.
Celý vesmír od Brahmy až ke trsu trávy je produktem iluzorní energie nejvyššího pána. Jediná věc, která je realitou a znovu říkám realitou, je svaté jméno Šrí Hariho, které je vším.
I would like to comment on this verse, on this reality. How I had that experience, how it's the only reality.
Že já chci komentovat na tento verš. Já mám tu zkušenost, že svaté jméno je realita.
I had near-death experience. They put me under anesthesia.
Měla jsem takový zážitek blízký smrti, byla jsem pod anestezí.
And basically, I'm allergic to anesthesia.
A prakticky já jsem alergická na anestezii.
So I was struggling to breathe.
Takže jsem měla obtíže s dechem.
But I was awake.
Ale byla jsem vzhůru.
And everything was dark.
A všechno bylo tmavé.
And I lost my identity. I had no idea if I was an animal, a plant. Basically, I was a molecule or atom. That was my consciousness, and everything was black. I just saw the black, and I was just there.
Ztratila jsem pojem o své identitě, nevěděla jsem, jestli jsem zvíře nebo co, spíš jsem se cítila jako nějaký atom nebo molekula. Bylo tam jenom temno.
No desires, no gross body, no subtle body, no me, basically no ego.
Nebylo tam žádné hrubé tělo, jemné tělo, žádné ego, žádná já.
So all of a sudden, in the dark, the holy name came like a screensaver in front of me.
Ale z ničeho nic v té tmě se tam objevilo jako spodič obrazovky svaté jméno.
In multicolor.
Barevné.
And I started chanting.
Začala jsem zpívat.
But I didn't have a gross or subtle body.
A neměla jsem ani hrubé, ani jemné tělo.
So it was the soul, it must have been me, the soul, chanting.
To musela být duše, moje vlastní já, která zpívala.
As soon as I started chanting, I remembered who I was.
A jak jsem začala zpívat, tak jsem vzpomněla, kdo jsem. Nárájaní Dasi.
I don't have a gross or subtle body.
Nemám hrubé ani jemné tělo.
How come I didn't go back to Godhead?
A jak se půjdu zpátky k Bohu?
Why am I in the dark?
Proč jsem ve tmě?
Anyway, so it goes on, but I think that's enough to show how it's the only reality I had.
Takže abych ukázala, jak opravdu skutečnou realitu, jedinou realitou je svaté jméno.
Okay, so now we're going to verse 3. Sagaru sapita chapi samata bandava pisa shikshe che sada smartum harinam kevalam. That person is a true preceptor, true father, true mother, true friend also, only if they teach one to always remember the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Pravým duchovním učitelem, pravým otcem, pravou matkou a také pravým přítelem je ten, pokud učí vždy vzpomínat na to, že svaté jméno Sri Hariho je vším.
Ishasena vishvasa kadarudha vishati kirtanam tabat yad harinam ivakevalam. There is no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all one's material plans. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from very childhood. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Nikdo neví, kdy přijde poslední dech a náhle ukončí všechny hmotné plány. Proto je moudré od raného dětství vždy zpívat. Svaté jméno Sri Hariho je úplně vším.
Hari Sirav Setatra Yatta Bhagavatajana Gayanti Bhakti Bhavena Harinam Iv Kevalam. Lord Hari eternally dwells in that place where truly exalted spiritually advanced souls sing in the mood of pure devotion. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Pán Hari věčně přebývá na tom místě, kde vznešené duše zpívají v náladě čisté oddanosti. Svaté jméno Sri Hariho je úplně vším.
Aho dukam maha dukam dukkha dukkataram yatha kachatam visvitam matna harinam iv kevalam. Oh, what a sorrow, what a great sorrow, more painful than any other misery in the world. Mistaking it as a mere piece of glass, the people have forgotten this jewel. Holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Ach, jaký veliký žal, bolestnější než všechno utrpení světa. Lidé zapomněli na tento drahokam, považujícího jen za bezcenný střep. Svaté jméno Šrí Hariho je úplně vším.
It should be heard again and again with one's ears. Oh wait, I didn't say, did I say the Sanskrit?
Jo.
Diyatam diyatam karno,
Diyatam karma,
niyatam niyatam vacha,
diyatam vachaha,
giyatam giyatam nityam,
diyatam nityam,
harinam iva kevalam. Should be heard again and again with one's ears. It should be uttered over and over with one's voice. It should be perpetually sung and sung anew. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Ať je znovu a znovu slyšeno ušima, ať je stále dokola vyslovováno ústy, ať je věčně zpíváno stále znovu. Svaté jméno Šrí Hariho je úplně vším.
Chinikritya jagat sarvam rajate sakalapari chiranandamayam shuddham harinam iva kevalam. It makes the entire universe seem insignificant as a blade of grass. It splendorously reigns supreme over all. It is full of eternally conscious divine ecstasy, supremely pure, holy name. Shri Hari alone is everything.
Způsobuje, že celý vesmír je nicotný jako stéblo trávy. Vládne slavně nade vším, je plný věčného vědomého blaženství. Je naprosto čisté. Svaté jméno Šrí Hariho je úplně vším.
So let's stop now. Glories to Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Sláva Šri Prabhupadovi, Hare Krishna.
Jai Prabhupada. Okay, so now